Alright, it's the second day of Lent, but it's a week into my abstaining from masturbating. I had one relapse, but other than that, I've gone a week without masturbating, and I've had my ups and downs. I hit a bottom this morning when I woke up. I spent last night mostly tossing and turning, but I didn't relapse last night, and I only got 3 hours of sleep, so I started the day in a mess, and I really wanted to die. And I think the only thing stopping me from killing myself was to remind myself if things got really bad, I could masturbate, right? It's not the end of the world. And I just reminded myself that I was sitting maybe 20 feet away from the bathroom at work. I could always give up. And the thought that I could do it kind of slowed me down, and yeah, maybe I can go on, right? What I really loved was that, unfortunately, I recently got into a car accident. I still haven't gotten reimbursed for my old car because the insurance adjuster is just giving me a lot of frustration with it. I got into a really heated frustration with the adjuster today because I called him, he answered the phone, and I told him that a good time to call me would be before 3 o'clock. And he said, "Oh, no problem. I'll call you half an hour." It was 11:30 when I got the call. He said, "I'll call you right after lunch. Half an hour." It's 12:30. It's 1 o'clock, and I call him. I leave another message saying, "Hey, before 3." He calls me at 2:40 and wants to take a statement. And I told him, I only have 10 minutes. And he says, "Oh, not a problem." And he goes on and on and on. And I told him, "Please call me back." And then he has the audacity to shout at me, saying, Sir, Andrew, you called me all day looking for me, and now you want to hang up on me?" I said, "I told you I have a meeting at 3. Goodbye. Call me back tomorrow at so-and-so time." Now, I'm glad I handled it that way. In the past, I might have gotten frustrated out of my mind and taken something that I really shouldn't have. But when I was abstaining from masturbating, it really sharpened my social skills because I had to occupy my mind. I think the mistake I made was telling him that I had the meeting at 3. Right when he promised to call me back in half an hour, I should have just left it at that. And if he calls me too close to 3. Not a good time to talk, right? I really, after I got off the phone with him and I went to the tutoring center where I work, I started to feel guilty for him. Because I'm starting to think this guy, his name is Mitch. Mitch probably sits at his desk thinking, "Oh, this guy got to work at 3. I better call him at 2:40 to pressure him to take a low settlement," right? That's probably how he operates. I would hate to work at a job where I have to operate like that. And so I started to feel bad for him after I got to work. And that's how I feel when I'm happy from not masturbating. Unfortunately, I wish I could feel that way when I go to sleep as well, right? So it's pros and cons. My waking hours are better, my sleep is horrible, but unfortunately, sometimes the horrible sleep spills into the waking hours, so I'll have to think about how to handle that.